Mughlai Seekh Kebab, you're going to need a nice marination bowl, and to this I've added 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste with 1 tablespoon of water. So I've basically diluted the ginger garlic paste. Okay, to this I'm adding 2 green chilies finely chopped. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 egg. Lovely. Okay. Add 1 tablespoon of thick low-fat yogurt. If you like, you can just add 2, just kind of adds to the softness. Lovely. Okay, mix all this. Mix this real good. The egg should blend in a lovely way with the yogurt. Okay, it should look like one tossed mixture. Okay. Nice. To this I'm now going to add 1/4 teaspoonful of turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of salt to taste. Mix this real good. Okay. Add 1/2 teaspoon of fine black pepper powder. It should be really fine. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of tandoori masala powder. Okay. Mix all this real good. It's important that you make the spices mixture first before you add the mince, because the problem is if you add the spices over the mince, then some may get more of the spice, some may get more of the salt, and it will not taste all that good. Okay. Once this is mixed real good, which it is by now, hopefully, I'm going to add my mince. So I have here about 150 to 200 grams of lamb mince. You could use really any, you could use beef, you could use chicken, or you could use pork as well as mince, but I'm going to use lamb. And this Mughlai Seekh Kebab tastes the best with this lamb mince. Okay, drop it into the spices. This mince is nicely washed and kept ready. Okay. And now let the mince mix beautifully with the spices. Mix this real good. Okay. Now just to give a little more color, what we do in the restaurants is for this Mughlai Seekh Kebab, we generally add a little food color. Okay, but if you want to skip this, you could skip it. Okay, I'm just going to add about, sprinkle some food color. Lovely. Okay, again, this is optional. It's really depending on you. If you want, you could add it. If you dislike, then you could just skip it. Your choice. Lovely. Mix it up real good so that they all taste and look the same. Lovely. So to this I've added just about 2 tablespoons of wheat flour or corn flour, whichever you have, you could add that. Okay. Now the reason we do that is so that it gives a nice crispy coat to this Mughlai Seekh Kebab. Okay. Lovely. Okay, now if you think it has a lot more moisture, you can add 2 more tablespoons, because it clearly depends upon how the meat combines with the egg and the yogurt, because those are moisture releasing elements. So you could just add a little more, mix it up. Lovely. Lovely. So once this is ready, I'm now going to sprinkle some coarsely chopped mint leaves. Okay. Mix all this real good so that the mint leaves can also release their flavor into the mixture. You see, with accurate mixing, you realize that this has taken a beautiful color. It's not only the food color, it's because of the spices. As long as they keep mixing and marinating, they'll keep changing color because they're combining with the mince, the egg, the yogurt. Lovely. Now this mixture is ready. We're now going to marinate this overnight for about 10 hours in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to teach you how to make the seekh. So we marinate this for 10 hours, cover this up and keep it in the refrigerator for 10 hours. Lovely. So I've opened up the marination that we had seen yesterday, and it's absolutely awesome. It's nice and thick. As you can see, there's really no moisture in the vessel. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah. So that's the way it should be. It should be nice and combined together. And I have my barbecue sticks here, and I have this oven dish. Both sides I have my kitchen foil rolled on so that I can support my seekh on these. This is the easiest way of doing this. I've been soaking these for about 20 minutes, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the meat in my hands and try and roll it over onto the sticks. Okay, so that one's made. So all you got to do is take some dry flour in your palm like this, okay, and then take a little of your mince mixture. To this as well, I have added about 4 tablespoons of dry flour. So the mixture becomes something like this. Then take one of your sticks and place it at the center like this, and then curl it around on either sides with your meat. We're doing this with your fingers. Okay. Gradually, as it is curled, try and get it down, slide the meat slowly so that it can take the shape of your stick. Lovely. Okay, so this is more or less done. I'm trying to get the remaining amount of meat for this part of the barbecue stick. Okay, there you go. I have some more meat, rolling it around onto the stick. Okay, with your palm, just combine them together. Okay, and the last bit, add some flour, turn it around, add some more flour, and with your palms, just get them to the right shape like this. There you go, you have the restaurant Sikh. The Sikh that they make in the tandoor, we make at home today. Lovely. Don't worry about the extra dry flour, it will fall off as soon as the temperature in the oven goes high. I'm gonna go with my last one. So I'm taking some flour in my hand. There you go. Here is my barbecue stick. And I'm gonna take some meat. So there is my meat with flour. Okay, push it in the center, turn it around, and then with your palms just combine the meat together and slide it down gradually so that you have a nice thin Sikh. See, the thinner the Sikh, the more flavorful it will be, because it has the nice roasty flavors, the meat is well combined, and it's well cooked. Lovely. Okay, now I have my remaining amount of meat that I'm just going to add to my barbecue stick. Okay. Any point in time when you get your marinated mince out from the refrigerator and you feel it's very moist, don't worry. Just add 4 to 5 tablespoons of wheat flour or corn flour and it'll be just right. And don't worry about the taste because the flour will always blow off when you put it in the oven. So the last stage where I'm just topping it up with some dry flour remains. Okay, using my palm to combine them together. Okay, brilliant. Now I'm going to put these on. I want them to stick. Okay, I think I can get this a little further. Okay, so by this they don't stick to the bottom. And okay, I'm now going to put this in my oven at about 170 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay, and then once that's over, just turn off the temperature but don't open the door of the oven. Let this cook until it's absolutely warm. Okay, so that if there are any remains of the mince or the meat which is not cooked, that gets cooked as well. So I'm going to show you after I get it out of my oven.